Thank you. I think it's possible. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for coming to this year's ABTT Theatre Awards and Stage Management Association National Stage Management Awards. Now, I hope that your high spirits is an indication of what a good day you've had today at the first ABTT Theatre Show at Alexandra Palace. Very good. And as is traditional for the ABTT Theatre Show, we brought the ABTT Theatre Show weather with us all the way from East London to North London, and I hope you're appreciating it. So the bar is outside, as many of you will have discovered, but if you could try and time your trips to it in between presentations, and perhaps while photographs are being taken, that would be very helpful. So we're very pleased to be here, very pleased to be in the Lonsborough Room, and we must thank all our sponsors, about whom I'll say more a little bit later, for making these very informal and heartening awards ceremonies take place today. It is both the ABTT Theatre Show Awards and also the Stage Management Association National Stage Management Awards. So I'd like to welcome, with a sound of crashing glassware, Andy Rowley, Chief Executive of the Stage Management Association.
I've been dreaming of making an entrance with that sort of noise for years, and it's never happened, so another first. So thank you from us for coming. I'd like to add to Robin's introduction with a warm welcome, of course. A very warm welcome tonight, in fact a hot welcome. Firstly, I'd like to say a word about the music tonight, which is by Sabres of Paradise and Hyperions and Left Field. It was taken from a BBC film, Loved Up, which I was fortunate enough to be involved in. It's one of my favourite scores, and the film was an award winner on many levels, so it's very appropriate tonight for this evening's presentations. Today, the SMA continue a long tradition of presenting awards which celebrate outstanding creativity and organisation and management by a group who, to be honest, would rather usually much prefer to be away from the limelight. Tonight, they're out of luck. The very high quality of the nominations in all of the categories for the Stage Management Awards this year makes the achievements impossible to ignore. And I must also pay tribute to our panel of judges, whose unenviable task has been to select the creme de la creme, and I mean the most outstanding in what has been genuinely a particularly tough field in most categories this year. It was one such very experienced award-winning stage manager who was moved to remark after reading the nominations, "I now feel completely inadequate as a stage manager." I don't know how she feels. Firstly, just to start the evening, I would like to ask Hugh Comerford, one of the judges himself, and also MD of the Stage Media Group, our principal sponsor, to introduce the awards. Hugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. The stage is always delighted to be associated with this particular event. And I'm happy to say that mostly things go pretty well at the stage. The website continues to function and the paper comes out each week. But 2 weeks ago, on a Monday evening, there was a power cut in Bermondsey Street, just round the corner from the Shard. And when the power came back on the next morning, we found that the servers were down, the telephone system didn't work, and even the aircon had conked out. So through mad, panicked, stricken hard work, quietly sorting things out, the paper came out as usual and the website was fine, thanks to hosting in the cloud and things like that. But it reminded me a bit of the swan that glides effortlessly down the river, and the frantic paddling that goes on underneath is largely unseen. So true, I think, of stage managers, who mostly, the curtain goes up, metaphorically in many cases, the show goes on, and the incredibly hard work that goes on in the background, one might even say the disaster recovery that goes on in the background, goes unnoticed. And it's a particular privilege to be a judge on this particular panel because you get to see the inside of just what could have gone wrong, or indeed just what did go wrong, and the extraordinary recovery efforts that ensure that the show still goes on. So without further ado, I'd just like to thank you and to say that the stage is delighted to be associated with tonight. Thank you very much indeed.
So, Robin.
Thank you, Andy. So I'm going to attempt to use technology for the first time for me at these award ceremonies. So if it all goes horribly wrong, it will be down to some of the gremlins that Hugh has already mentioned. But I'd like to introduce now to the stage the ABTT chairman, Louise Jeffries, who will be assisting me in handing out some of the ABTT Theatre Awards. Louise. So excitingly, we come to the ABTT Theatre Awards, and you will recall from previous years that we have a number of categories: Engineering Product of the Year, Sound Product of the Year, Lighting Product of the Year, Widget of the Year, ABTT Theatre Show 2015 Stand of the Year, and the ABTT Technician of the Year. So I'm going to present, first of all, the Engineering Product of the Year. The judges were very impressed with the field this year, and they found their decisions throughout the categories quite difficult to make. For the Stage Engineering Product of the Year, they had two commendations to make. The first was the Hoist UK Oblique, which they comment was a truss, easy to use, set up and transport. And I think that's what we all want from a truss. So recommendations for the Oblique truss from Hoist UK. Secondly, they commended Total Solutions OV truss. Obviously they had something about trusses this year, which they comment was a brilliant approach for construction of familiar products. However, the ABTT Engineering Product of the Year this year is awarded to Mod Truss, which is available on the Triple E stand. The judges commented, the manufacturers liken Mod Truss to Meccano, and this is an extremely accurate description. The judges saw numerous applications for building with Mod Truss and can instantly see where it could be put to good use. With impressive load-bearing characteristics, the system allows great flexibility from standard stock of all types, and the Mod Truss can be utilised again and again in different configurations depending on the production demands, making it a sustainable source for theatres, hire companies and set builders. So could someone from Triple E come and accept their prize for Mod Truss?
I'd just like to say that we are thrilled and delighted to be the UK dealership for Mod Truss. It's the first time that Triple E has ever actually sold a product we didn't design ourselves, but on this occasion it's one we wish we had designed ourselves. This is the next best thing, and we're thrilled at all the possibilities we can do with Mod Truss. So thank you very much indeed, much appreciated. And I'd like to say this is Patrick, who is the inventor and chief executive of Mod Truss, and we're delighted to form a partnership with him. And we're looking forward to some very exciting things in the future. Thank you very much indeed.
So straight on to Sound Product of the Year. Again, the judges wish to recommend and commend two products. The Roland M5000, a well-featured desk with easy integration to other Roland Pro products. And secondly, the D&B Y Series, tonally matched point source and array speakers for multi-purpose applications, which the judges were very impressed with. So a round of applause for the two commendations. However, the award for Sound Product of the Year goes this year to the SD12 Sound Desk. This has sound quality that Digico are renowned for, but at a price that makes it achievable for small and medium-scale theatres and touring productions. The intuitive user interface makes the desk easy to use, and the built-in MADI USB interface makes connection to recording and complex show playback systems exceptionally easy to set up. The desk works well by itself, but easily bolts on to existing Digico systems. So it's the SD12 desk, manufactured by Digico and available on the Autograph stand. Is there someone here from Autograph or Digico to collect their prize? So that concludes the first two awards from the ABTT Stage Awards. Back to Andy.
Thank you. For 11 years, Global Design Solutions have been in the business of stage management, designing comms equipment and prompt desks for the industry. GDS maintain strong interest in and support for theatre and backstage training, and continue to demonstrate that interest through their backing of the Student Achievement Award. Before we announce the awards, just a word about the process. For all of the Stage Management Awards this evening, we'll announce the nominees who are highly commended in the category, followed by the winner. We also have certificates for nominees, which will be available at the end of the main awards ceremony. So now, without further ado, may I introduce to present the GDS Student Achievement Awards 2015, the MD of GDS, Matt Lloyd.
Good evening. I apologise for my exhibition voice. It may be slightly hoarse. But it's actually very good for me, so I apologise for my huskiness. I'd just like to say on behalf of GDS to ABTT, congratulations. It's been a fantastic first day. I think tomorrow will be amazing. And congratulations on the move to Ali Pallet. Very well done. Okay, so the Stage Management Achievement of the Year Award, which we're very proud to sponsor with the SMA. To quote from one of the very experienced SM judges on the panel, commented, if the standard of this year's student is anything to go by, any stage managers had better start looking over their shoulders. So the first highly commended student tonight, trained at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. He was praised by the judges for his enterprise and exceptional communication and people skills, being nominated by many of his professional tutors and colleagues. Highly commended for the student achievement is Ross Jardine. It's Ross here. Okay, so the second highly commended student is from the Royal Welsh College of Music, Drama and Art. Sam's nomination particularly impressed the judges as it contained letters of support from many of Sam's student peers in the college. Rating him as an outstanding leader of his team, Sam Grizier is his own student's colleague's choice, is also highly commended for the Student Achievement Award. Sam Grazier, please come up and speak. Okay, so the winner is of the Student Achievement Award 2015 from Guildford School of Acting. There we go. She distinguished herself by swapping from an academic path to the stage management course early in her college career, and then confirming the wisdom of her move by excelling on a new course. Her nominees were unanimous that Georgie really is an outstanding student, a brilliant people manager, team player, diplomat, and problem solver. Her professional tutors and directors, without exception, want to work with her again, proving that Georgie Byrne is worthy of the winner of the SMA GDS Student Achievement Award 2015. Congratulations. This is not Georgie. But it's Georgie's tutor.
We knew that Georgie was most likely going to be busy tonight. So there's a lovely Flint student voucher and a lovely SMA.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and many congratulations to both commended and winners. So now on to lighting product of the year. But I have to reconnect with my electronic aids. So again, the judges found it very difficult to make a decision, and indeed would like to make two commendations. The first is the ETC Fresnel lens for LED range. They felt that it completed the toolkit of LED fixtures from ETC and would provide a very useful tool for lighting designer and chief or production electrician alike. Secondly, they commended the Robert Juliat Roxy LED profile, which they comment has the quality of Robert Juliat and brightness from a very efficient source that makes it an incredible useful tool. So congratulations to those commendations. But the winner of Lighting Product of the Year, the judges comment. They feel that this was an extremely usable product for the price tag, providing application for situations where quality colour changing LED optical features might have previously been out of the range of smaller production budgets, but where increased sustainability and run costs have been desired. The judges were particularly impressed with the smooth dimming and high light output. And the winner is, for Lighting Product of the Year 2015, Colour Source by ETC.
Well, thank you all a lot. On behalf of ETC, I'm very proud to get this award, and I'm very happy that the product is so popular, and I'm really hoping that we can produce as much as we should very soon. Thanks.
Congratulations. Now to the hotly contested category of Widget of the Year. So this is a very difficult category for the jury to decide upon because so many things can fall within its classification. They wanted to offer a commendation to the rescue kit by RB Health and Safety Solutions Limited, which they thought was a very useful addition to the practical application of health and safety with regard to the use of working at height using a telescope. However, the product that they conveyed the Widget of the Year award to was the DCH 250 and DCH 500 on the safety lifting gear stand. The judges were very impressed with this product and expect to see them in numerous applications and in the hands of many technicians very soon, especially considering the budget-conscious price tag. The benefits of this lightweight, battery-powered motor capable of lifting either 250 kilograms or 500 kilograms are huge. This is exactly the type of tool that will help solve many of the problems that working technicians have to deal with on a daily basis, offering a safe way to haul without needing large power and control infrastructure. They highly commend the DCH 250 and 500. So is there somebody from Safety Lifting Gear to collect their award? Back to Andy.
Thank you. Thank you. Two stage management teams have been highly commended by the judges in the international awards this year. They felt that both teams' achievements were outstanding in their different ways and both worthy in their own ways of recognition. Wexford Festival stage management team were recognised for their exceptional work on this iconic event, which really puts the town and its support for the arts on the map. The judges thought that the team handled an outstanding variety of work, with altogether 48 events scheduled over 12 days, with brilliant scheduling and great skill. Please come to the stage to accept the award for Wexford. The team are Colin Murphy, Erin Shepherd, Therese Tsang, Emily Della, Maya Elia, Anna Whelan, sorry about my pronunciation, guys, Chris Tufford, David Putman, Mary Kilduff, Alec Jordan, and Alison Best. Congratulations. The other international nomination was originally a team nomination, but the judges felt that the scope and length of this show deserved international or recognition in the international category. The ongoing Globe-to-Globe Hamlet World Tour stage management team. The tour is an inspiring international event showcasing British world-class stage management and theatre achievement to the world. Scheduled to visit all of what may still be 205 countries worldwide by next year, we never quite know. They've done 98 to date. This is a phenomenal achievement already. When completed, it will be a truly unique, outstanding tribute to the exceptional skills of Indefatigable's stage management team. Clearly the team are rather busy this week. They're actually in the South Pacific, where it's probably colder than here, preparing for a performance in Kiribati tomorrow. So I don't know if there's anyone here to accept the award, but I'll try. And the team is Rebecca Austin, Carrie Burnham, Dave McAvoy, Adam Moore, all stage managers from the Globe-to-Globe Tour, Hamlet. Is anyone here? To accept the award on their behalf or the commendation, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to move swiftly on to the individual awards from the SMA. The first highly commended stage manager, this is for an individual stage manager, ASM, DSM, stage manager, whatever, company manager, is for Wicked UK and Ireland Tour. Exceptional support for the detailed and very calm stage management style of Dominique, making everything seem so easy and everyone so cared for. Cast, crew, and producers alike acknowledged her can-do attitude, which made a very challenging schedule seem almost comfortable. Highly commended as individuals, SM, stage manager, is Dominique Pierre-Louis, and I think her nominator is going to be here to accept. The second highly commended colleague was actually a technical stage manager for Pentabus' new writing season. It's not often that the focus of the cast and producers in a season of new writing is drawn to stage management. But Sam distinguished himself throughout this season, supporting the shows faultlessly and demonstrating great skill. This young SM exemplifies how creatively central to theatre productions, and particularly new work, stage management can be. Highly commended as individual TSM is Sam Eccles. And so the winner of the individual awards. Our winner was Deputy Stage Manager for 84 Charing Cross Road at Salisbury Playhouse. This is an exceptionally complicated and proper show with a rehearsal period requiring particularly complex scheduling, all of which Carol managed with few resources and outstanding skill and efficiency to win the praise of her cast, crew and creatives for the calm and organised way she brought a famously tricky show together. The individual stage management winner is DSM Carol Pestridge. Carol is working tonight, as so many stage managers are, and probably feeling the heat there as well. So we have a video of her just to say thank you.
Hello, hope you're all having a lovely evening. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight. I am working at the Camden People's Theatre on Shrew. 84 Charing Cross Road was a very challenging show, so I'm especially touched to have been nominated for this award. I'd like to thank the wonderful company who supported me in what was rather an epic, complicated daily rehearsal preset. I'd like to thank the stage management team, Ricky, Jenny and Harry, for their advice, hard work and sense of humour, which really got us through the run. And all the wonderful people at Salisbury Playhouse who made me feel so welcome. This really does mean a lot to me. Thanks again.
So just before we go on to the next two ABTT categories, I'd like to thank a long-time supporter of the ABTT Awards and the company responsible for manufacturing the well-known chromium-plated hook clamp, and that's Triple E, who have supported these awards and have manufactured very handsome trophies for many, many years now, with the assistance of Andalite, who supply the hook clamps. So please thank them for their great support of these awards. So now we come to Theatre Show Stand of the Year, which obviously is for a stand that has most inspired and stimulated the jury's imagination on the show floor today at the ABTT Theatre Show. And so, the stand that achieved that honour, taking orders on site and showing the craft of drape making to all visitors, this stand shows exactly what it is to all that pass by. For those that stop for a while, the stand showcases the talents and skills involved in making something we make use of in production frequently on many, many stages. The stand that wins Theatre Show Stand of the Year 2015 is Drape Makers.
Thank you very much. We've never done this before, so we're delighted that you all like what we've done. Thank you.
So we hope we've recognised some of the technology that's going to make all our lives much easier in the coming months and years ahead. But now we would like to acknowledge one of the people that have been using this technology to good effect in our industry in a technical role. And I shall read out the nomination. After years of being a considerably more than competent chippy and flyman, working both for Northampton Derngate and freelance for, among others, Matthew Bourne's Swan Lake, he co-founded Pirate Crew and has created the first successful theatre-specific crewing company. He has stayed on the tools and leads from the front, still working fit up and get out. On top of this, Pirate Crew is setting standards across the industry and is an excellent training ground for the crew and technical managers of the future. Could I invite the ABTT Technician of the Year 2015, Gavin Pell, to the stage?
Very much. I'm not sure I'm technician of this room, to be honest, but thank you so much for this honour. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. The SMA Team Awards. This was a tough category. This award celebrates the backbone of stage management and backstage achievement teamwork. As we've seen, individual SMs perform minor miracles quite frequently, but working together, the stage management team can be phenomenal. Our first highly commended team in this category is for The Gathering from National Theatre of Wales. On the slide that you can see here, this is obviously site-specific show. On the slide you can see there's one page for an immensely complicated show plot, which must have taken most of the show production period to just sort out. This is the Welsh SM team who, to paraphrase Christopher Munger, the filmmaker, went up a hill but came down realising they'd climbed a bloody great mountain. The Indestructible team, led by David Evans, head of production at NTW, who was serious form in this genre, I have to tell you, demonstrated their amazing ability to conjure theatre out of mists, rugged crags, tackling the elements, hostile terrain and the vagaries of Welsh weather, to marshal a talented cast, 100 sheep on cue, and they did it, I've seen the video, and an appreciative audience, all through a truly unique, site-specific theatrical event. The team are Fiona Curtis, CSM, Sasha TSM, Claire Roberts, ASM. As if climbing a mountain twice nightly isn't enough, the next truly commended, highly commended team are the team for True West at Tricycle Theatre. The judges were told that this was a stage management nightmare, a particularly ambitious show which was hailed by the director as a breathtaking feat of organisation. A scene of choreographed toast bouncing out of toasters, followed by the resulting conflagration, was likened to stage managing a domestic war zone. This was a true stage management team effort, achieved without a massive budget, but with fabulous timing and great panache, achieving real stage magic, according to the nominators. So the team from True West, Tricycle Theatre, Helen Reynolds, CSM, Sarah Helikar, DSM, Lucy Holland, ASM, Devika Ramcharan, Technical ASM, and Robert Weatherhead, Technical ASM. After hearing all that, I wonder if the others survived, to be honest. So the winner for the stage management team, which I say was an incredibly tough category. This is the team whose achievement after the tragic fire at Battersea Arts Centre was to succeed in putting on a platform performance of the show at the first opportunity, and then rebuilding the set and remounting the show to open on tour to great acclaim in Mexico within an extraordinarily short space of time. This was all about superb teamwork again and a truly outstanding achievement, which won praise from across the industry. The winning stage management team in 2015 is Matthew Hales, CSM, Laura Hammond, SM, Andres Velasquez, TSM, Tanya Stevenson, ASM.
So it's now my great pleasure to offer some very heartfelt thanks. I'd like to thank all the sponsors for these awards. They're all up behind me. Ambersphere Solutions, Orbital, Triple E, Flints, The Stage, Promptside, GDS, White Light, and ETC. Thank you very much for making these awards possible. And finally, I should like to thank everyone here on the staff at Alexandra Palace for making our move to this venue so easy and so successful so far. I'd like to thank the event kit, and in particular David Mayo and Isabel Hatton and their team for producing the show. But I would like to thank most of all the theatre show director for the 37th theatre show, for which he's been responsible for each and every one, Roger Fox. So that concludes the remarks from me. I hope you've had a good day today, and if you're coming tomorrow, you have an even better one then. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much indeed, everyone. Congratulations to all the nominees, winners, highly commended. Those of you who are nominees can pick up certificates just from the side of the stage later on. I'd just like to say thank you also, to add to Robin's thanks for so many people we would echo, to the ABTT office and to Robin for their help in organising this for the second year. I'd also just like to say that the lucky winners are receiving Harry Venning unique cartoons drawn by Harry Venning, Hamlet cartoons. And I promised Harry, who, as you know, is famous for Hamlet and Claire in the Community and so on, that I'd give a shameless plug to his show at Edinburgh, at the Pleasance main venue, apparently, where he's shown lots and lots of lovely A3 copies of his cartoons, including some